It's the Joe Show. It's Window Wandering Wednesday here on the Joe Show, and we all know what that means. I'm going to open up some windows to glimpse around the world, and then I'm going to read some news headlines, react to those headlines, and we're going to find out a little bit about what's going on in the world, both with news and through the window. Let's hop in to the first window here. Open up a new window somewhere in the world. This first window is from Akhisar, Turkey. It's Kuzi's window. This is a pretty nice window. Looks like it's definitely looking through a window because you can see the blurred frame around the edge of the window, and also the plants in the foreground a little bit blurry because the window is not super clean. But you got some nice hills in the background. We got a little Turkish neighborhood here. Looks like a nice place to be. Got some cars driving around. Can't tell if it's early morning or if it is late evening, but either way, it's a decent window. Let's see here. First headline that I'm seeing jump out at me is TikTok CEO Kevin Mayer to leave the company. The TikTok CEO, who's not the original CEO, but somebody who took over recently, Kevin Mayer just resigned from the company months after his appointment. The role that Mayer signed up for will change significantly due to the U.S. administration, the Trump administration's decision to force the company to sell off its business. Vanessa Pappas, TikTok's U.S. general manager, will be the interim global head at the company. TikTok must be sold by September 15th or it will be banned in the U.S. The company filed a lawsuit against the U.S. government on Monday, claiming that it's been deprived of due process. It was not given its Miranda rights. It did not have the right to remain silent, and it is exercising its right to be loud through lawsuits. America. If the lawsuit is successful, it could delay the ban and give TikTok more time to negotiate a better deal. We've been covering this on Window Wandering Wednesday for a couple weeks now, but TikTok was banned by the Trump administration because it, quote, it poses a threat to national security of the USA because we don't know what the parent company ByteDance is sharing with the Chinese government about the people who are using TikTok. With that said, I'm actually not sure how much information they can even collect on you through TikTok or what they're collecting other than geographic data and your face. But yeah, so it's a weird argument too, because if you do look at the history of Chinese banning of foreign products, they've banned Facebook, they've banned WhatsApp, they've banned Twitter, they've banned Discord, they've banned almost all big American companies' products except Apple, who uses their factories to make their phones. So, I don't know, a little tit for tat, I guess. Everyone's making a big deal out of it, but this wouldn't be unheard of, and China bans everything from entering their country anyways. That's why they call it the Great, the Great Firewall of China. Yeah. Amazon announces Halo, a fitness band and app that scans your body and your voice. Amazon has unveiled the Halo band, a fitness band that doesn't have a screen. It pairs with an app that provides standard fitness tracking features along with the ability to create 3D scans for body fat and listen for emotions in users' voices. The Halo band will cost $99 USD plus a subscription service of $4 per month for Halo's more advanced features. Invitees to Amazon's early access program will be able to purchase the device for $64.99 with a 6-month subscription included. I'm sure that you can hop on to Google and search Amazon Halo, which no, unfortunately, this is not the video game Halo. Amazon's not making the new Halo game. They made a fitness band called Halo. I'm trying to get a picture here of what it looks like, but it just looks like a band, like a screenless band, yeah, that you would wear. Let's see if you can see that. It's a screenless band that you wear on your wrist, I assume. But how it's creating a 3D body scan is beyond me. That's pretty crazy. That is able to make a 3D scan of your fat? Like, this is crazy. Yeah, body scanning feature. How? Body scans work with your smartphone's camera. The app instructs you to wear tight-fitting clothing, ideally just your underwear. We're getting sexy here in this window. And then stand back 6 feet from your camera. Then it takes 4 photos, front, back, and both sides, pretty much making you into a T-pose or a 3D model, and uploads them to Amazon servers where they're combined into a 3D scan of your body that's sent back to your phone. The data is then deleted from Amazon servers. Sure it is, Amazon. Sure it is. This is crazy. Once you have the 3D scan, Amazon uses machine learning to analyze it and calculate your body fat percentage. Amazon argues that body fat percentage is more a reliable indicator of health than either your body weight or your body mass index. Amazon also claims that smart scales that try to measure body fat using bioelectrical independence are not as accurate as the scan. Amazon says it did an internal study, so it just made a bunch of its employees strip down to their underwear and then took photos of them. And they will begin submitting papers for a peer-reviewed medical study. Very, very interesting. So using 4 photos, it can tell you your body fat and then keep track of your health by wearing this Halo band. Get it for $99, or you can hop on early and maybe get it for $65 plus the subscription. Head over to Amazon and check it out. There is a famous professor named Scott Galloway. I love him. I talk about him all the time. Subscribe to his new newsletter, No Mercy, No Malice. And he's always discussing how Amazon's next big trillion-dollar market or billion-dollar market, multi-billion-dollar market is going to be healthcare. And I think this is one step forward for Amazon really to start entering into the healthcare market. Once they have your body scanned, they can start making you personalized health insurance offers based on your body fat percentage and how often you're working out. And then also give you personalized like medical care and doctor recommendations based on your health and what they scan about you. So I don't know, super interesting, and also I don't know, a little scary that Amazon is now not only going to have your money for e-commerce. I mean, they own e-commerce, but next they're going to own your body too, which is kind of weird. Next up, let's grab a new window. This one is in my backyard, Bocholi, Germany. Not broccoli, I think it's Bocholi, Germany. This is Stefan's window. This is it's a window that's a door. We got a bird taking a bath in the background, in the little bird bath in the ground. Otherwise, it's a super green window. This actually, looking at it, could be a garden house. So here in Germany, they have these like garden communities where at first I thought they were slums, but they're not slums. They're just these little mini gardens all in a row together that they just buy this little plot of land and build their own garden. And some people take really nice care of it, and they grow their vegetables and their food. And other people just have a not well tended to garden. So this actually could be a garden home, as it looks like we are looking out into someone's garden. Next up, Google performed the first quantum simulation of a chemical reaction. Google simulated a simple chemical reaction on its Sycamore quantum computer. Sycamore achieved quantum supremacy in 2019 after completing a calculation that would have taken an impractical amount of time to complete on a classical computer. Quantum simulations could potentially be used to develop new chemicals. A picture of a quantum computer from the lab is in this article. So pretty much what this is saying is Google's quantum computer did some sort of, here's the quantum computer, let's look at it. It looks like honestly like a light bulb. You can see it's hanging down from the top. Looks kind of like a light bulb here, but like an electronic light bulb. So they did some sort of calculation with this computer that normally would take an extremely long amount of time for a classic computer using bits on a hard drive. Quantum computers are interesting because the bits become quantum bits, and they are able to exist in both on and off position at the same time until it's viewed. So when we're not looking at it, the bit is in a quantum state where it is existing between 1 and 0. And then when we look at it, it snaps into either on or off, which means that technically the quantum computer can be every solution all at once. I think that this is the theory behind it, and this is why encryption is so easy to break for a quantum computer, is because it can actually exist as the encrypted key all at once. But I'm not sure on that. Don't quote me on it. It's just my weird understanding of quantum computing. It's a strange thing. Researchers create neurons that can be integrated into human brain tissues. Scientists have successfully generated human neurons from skin cells using cellular reprogramming technology. Using a combination of cutting-edge technologies, the researchers demonstrated that grafted cells were able to receive inputs and establish synaptic contacts with an already established neural network in a slice of brain cortex. As the cells used for treatment are harvested from the patient, there's no risk of the graft being rejected, and also no ethical concerns regarding the source of the cells. So scientists generated these new human neurons from skin cells that they harvested from an existing person to put back into the person in, I think, part of their brain, in an established neural network, part of the brain cortex, and it, I guess, was integrated well. It wasn't rejected. So now maybe this can lead to neural repair, not only in the brain, but also maybe they can have these nerves all over the body, so they could repair nerve damage to people, which is a huge problem. I mean, this is why people can be paralyzed, is from nerve damage. So that's pretty cool that scientists have made these neurons in a lab. Next window, moving on from Germany over to Ghana, Accra, Ghana. This is Patrick's window. We got some nice plants in the foreground, and then in the background that looks almost like a Chinese building. Like there's a screen in front of it, so I can't see the letters, but it looks like Chinese letters up there, but I'm not sure. But this is in Ghana. And then we got a nice little wind chime made of birds on the right-hand side. This is a decent window. A little dark, but a decent window. What do we got next? Amazon opens its first Amazon Fresh physical store in LA. Amazon has opened its first Amazon Fresh supermarket in Woodland Hills, Los Angeles. The supermarket is a new grocery store experience designed from the ground up, targeting a different type of customer to Amazon's Whole Foods and Go stores. Amazon's Fresh will stock a range of big brands along with Amazon's own label lines. The stores will use Amazon's Dash Cart feature, and Prime members who shop at the store will receive free delivery. Employees at the store will not have hands, they will instead be robots. No, employees at the store will have to follow Amazon's own set of health guidelines to control the spread of the novel coronavirus. A list of confirmed Amazon Fresh locations are in this article. But what's going on? What is this new grocery store experience? Like, how can they make the grocery store experience better? I don't understand. Better than the Go, where you just walk into an Amazon Go, you pick up what you want, and then you walk out. And you scan yourself in with a QR code, and then you scan yourself out with a QR code, and it knows what you picked up. Let's see here. Blah, blah, blah. We'll have a wide variety of products versus Walmart, Whole Paycheck, Whole Foods, because it used to be so expensive. I'm really not seeing here. The whole store was built from the ground up. It will allow Amazon to integrate more tech into the experience more easily. I don't see what they're doing here in the actual store. Kind of annoying. What an annoying article. You're going to tell me that they're building a new type of store and they're not going to tell me what they're doing? Come on. Get with it. Exclusive first look at LG Wing with its twisty dual display. The LG Wing is LG's latest take on dual display phones. It features a secondary display that flips out in a twisting motion. This sounds like we've already had this. I remember phones that used to have like a display and then it would flip up like this, and then underneath it would be a keyboard, and then you could flip it back down. Or you could also have the classic sandwich hot dog one where it was the screen and then you opened it And I think there was another screen on the inside with keyboard below, or the slider phone where it slid up, and then there was a keyboard underneath it. But now you're just going to have 2 screens. Let's see here. Let's look at the picture of this twisty phone. LG's Twister. Copyright infringement. Twister. What a sexual game. You're just pretty much rubbing on each other in odd positions in Twister. Right hand, red. Pelvis, butt. Not getting any pictures of the LG wing. The LG wing. No, we're not getting any pictures. So LG wing, if you want to see it, look it up. I don't know. I saw a little video here, but it wasn't actually showing the phone. Didn't look too interesting for me. What else we got here? New window. Ghana. See you later. Serbia. Belgrade, Serbia. This is a window with a big old window frame in the middle. We got, it looks like a Serbian neighborhood. Nice top-down view with the forest in the background. Lots of green here. Looks like somewhere in Europe. And you have some window pulls to pull down the shades. And they are just slowly moving back and forth in a rather hypnotic manner. And if you look at it, it looks like you're going to get hypnotized. Also, it looks like there's 2 eyes here, and that the little, like the knockers of the pull strings are the pupils. If you kind of like move back and look at it, it looks like eyes. The window is eyeing us. Elon Musk shows Neuralink brain implant working in a pig. On Friday night, Elon Musk unveiled Gertrude. What a pig name. A pig with Neuralink's wireless device surgically implanted in its skull. The demonstration showed the device picking up signals from the pig's snout as it sniffed around the pen. Neuralink's device communicates with brain cells via 1,024 thin electrodes that penetrate the outer layer of the brain. It uses Bluetooth to connect to an outside computing device or to other devices. That sounds dangerous. Bluetooth, what if you lose connection? Or what if you can't connect? How are you going to reset your Neuralink if it's implanted inside your skull? Or what if it accidentally connects to something that you don't want it to, like a Bluetooth speaker or some shit? Like, why? What? The FDA has given the device approval for breakthrough testing. Neuralink will focus on medical applications. First, Musk touched on other possibilities such as telepathy, gaming, downloading memories, and more. Images of the device are in the article that I'm looking at. I did not actually watch this demonstration. I meant to, because Neuralink is a really interesting project where we're trying to link brain to computer, and it seems like they're making some pretty good strides. I don't really know exactly what the pig was doing when it picked up signals that it was sniffing. Like, was it controlling something? Was it doing something with the sniffs? Who knows, but you can check that out. Neuralink is implanting things in your skull. Are you open to it? I'd probably be open to it. As long as I can reset the Bluetooth connection easier. I have no problem with having something implanted in my brain that's safe and that allows me to download memories, because my memory is so bad. If I could at least have a backup of like my memories, that would be so nice. Just basic on that. I don't need the telepathy. I don't need the gaming. I don't need to have music inside my head. But what if it got hacked and you literally couldn't get a song out of your head because it was stuck there? Because the Russian hackers hacked your Neuralink, and then they just played Rick Roll. They actually legit Rick rolled you. Oh man, that would be so bad. Just stuck. Never gonna wake you up. Never gonna shut this off. You're always going to listen. Always gonna have this playing inside your head. Let's see here. There's something called the EULA launching rockets, and they aborted it at the last mission, last moment. Seems like a SpaceX competitor. United Launch Alliance, EULA, had to abort its NROL 44 mission just 3 seconds before it was due to start. Talk about cutting it down to the wire. The rocket's initiators were already covering the vehicle in flames, and the crew had already declared liftoff, but the engines never ignited. It will take at least a full week before another attempt is made. The rocket was carrying a secret National Reconnaissance Office payload that is believed to be a signal intelligence satellite. The video of the event is in the article, but the National Reconnaissance Office, I've never even heard of that. Is this like a new office that we have in the U.S. government that is doing reconnaissance? I didn't even realize that NRO was a real thing, but it had some sort of believed to be signal intelligence satellites, signal intelligence being like looking for radio frequencies in the stars. I think maybe it was looking for aliens. Who knows? But they had to abort their launch 3 seconds before go. Talk about cutting it down to the wire. Just click new window. This is over in Cairo, Egypt. I don't even know if this is a window or if somebody just went outside and placed a camera somewhere. But it is a view of a construction site. And meanwhile, somebody is drying their laundry in front of the construction site. We've got actually a lot of laundry on the left-hand side too. There's a bunch of laundry hanging outside of the windows. Looks like it's decent weather outside. A little bit cloudy. But a lot of grays or a lot of tan colors here. And it looks like everything is tan except the blue mat in front of this building. One more, headline here, and then we will call it for the day, I think. The game design curriculum online, free, I think, to take. URF Academy is an interactive game design workshop for high school students around the world. This page contains the curriculum guide for an entry-level course. The entry-level course teaches the fundamental elements of game design using a framework and interactive workshops. I like that. In the course, students learn core game design elements and create a paper prototype of a multiplayer game. Paper prototyping so popular in game design. Seeing if your game mechanics work, and paper sometimes translates well to 3D games, other times it doesn't. That's really interesting though, especially considering my background is in game design and game development. I'll be taking a look at this course, and then I'll provide a link to it in the video description below. I think everyone could benefit from learning a little bit about game design, as gamifying things and learning about kind of the theory of fun is actually very helpful for making addicting products, as games are pretty much the epitome of addicting products. So then let's leave Egypt to find one more window here on Window Swap Wednesday. We got Bogota, Colombia. Probably said that wrong. This is barely a view outside of a window. This is more of a bedroom view. Getting steamy up in here. Not really. Looks like a really sunny day outside in Bogota, Colombia. We got a nice image of some fruit on the wall, some apples or pears. I don't know what they are. And some statues on the shelves. This is probably a female's room because there is a heart mirror on the shelf. So I'm guessing it is a female's room. And also I think the pillow is pink. Not that that really says anything. I'm wearing a pink shirt right now. But yeah, Colombia. Looking like a really nice day outside there. Whenever this was, I'd love to take a trip to Colombia. Otherwise, that's been today's Window Wandering Wednesday. If you enjoy my content, hit that subscribe button and mash that bell to get a notification every time I upload a new video here on The Joe Show. Tell a friend about me and hit that subscribe button, please. We're trying to grow this channel, get to at least a couple hundred subscribers so I can get a custom URL like youtube.com/The Joe Show would be helpful. If you can help me out with that, I would be indebted to you forever. Until next time, though, I love you.